Hello, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Yo 11. We are in a basement right here in the town of Franklin. I've already got this thing here started. It's a little one-bedroom apartment efficiency. Little one-bedroom, one bath. But there's upstairs too. So I'm getting this right here done today and tomorrow. So that's where we're at. This is where we're at so far. This is a little click product, Shaw product. Anyway, stay tuned. We had a very interesting morning this morning. I woke up and got everything, going for the day, and made some coffee and everything, and kissed Mrs. Yo 11 goodbye and the kids. And I took off to go to work, to go to the dump and stuff like that. And then Mrs. Yo 11, she calls me and she says, "Honey, how'd you get out of the driveway?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She said, "There's a tree. The tree is across the whole driveway." I said, "I just left. There was no tree in the driveway." Well, anyway, we have a big weeping willow tree in our front driveway. It's a pretty tree. And sure enough, I got back home this morning and the tree had fell on my daughter's car. It was just part of the tree, with no signs of like tree decay or rot or anything like that. It just fell over. So stay tuned. I'll show you guys. I got the tree guys out there, and every tree that is leaning on my property is disappearing today because we're not going through this again. Like I said, I had no idea that the tree was going to fall, because if I would have been maybe 5 minutes still at the house, it would have fell right on top of my truck, because that's where I parked my truck. Or if I was in my truck and I was backing out 5 minutes later, boom, it would have fell on top of me. As I was backing out of my driveway, it would have fell on me. So count your blessings, ladies and gentlemen. I do consider myself a lucky person, but this morning I escaped something that was very unexpected and had no idea it was going to happen. So, like I said, stay tuned. Hopefully those guys are at the house and they're working and they're getting all that stuff cleaned up and getting the rest of those leaning trees cut, because we're not going to go through this again. All right, everybody, stay tuned. I'm going to get back to work. Just thought I'd share that information with you.